Brijesh, it's hard to believe that 240 hours later you're coming to the end of your internship at Servite College. It's been fantastic having you on board, but what I would like to capture is your story and your journey over your time at Servite College. Tell us the areas of IT and the learning technologies that you've been working in.
So, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to work under your guideline. And so, when I started my journey in Servite, so first I started working on data analysis. So in that one, I worked on student napkin data, so that we can identify like what students score and in which subjects they are scoring like higher, or in which subjects they need to put effort in.
So when we just stop and we pause on that little part of the reflection, how did you find the experience there, Brijesh, where we had to deal with the administration people? How do we go about to build those sort of profile sheets?
So that like in that one, our main target was to create a profile using which we can like see students learning activity. That means like in simple way, which we wanted to see their past score.
And I think the part of work and working in a dynamic environment like this, Brijesh, comes back around that you're finishing off this week and we've got a couple of days to put it together, and now that you're having to on-sell your skills. So how did you find talking to one of our new interns in Sandeep and sort of explaining, and I know even this morning you met with the Deputy Principal, Mr. Power, we're working on some new data. So the new concept is?
So yeah, so Deputy Principal, they taught me like they wanted to create another like similar project, so that with that one, the new project was mainly like they wanted to only focus year 12 student, and they want to see like what's their performance here in year 10 in year 11. And but in this project we divide their categories.
During your internship here, Brijesh, we've tried a whole pile of things. So I then sent you out on the road, and one of the parts on the road was to say, hey, Brijesh, and look, it was amazing. I was just so fantastic with your response, and you said, no problems, Trevor, I would like to try that. So we moved into Siwa over at Catholic Education and the Leading Lights project, which is an exciting one, and I think there's a lot of opportunities for young men like yourself to find opportunities there. What about the first one when I sent you down to Bunbury? What happened there?
We learned that new bot, it's a short form of robot, so it's a kind of a virtual agent which we install on our website, and it basically do like a help desk job for us. So it's always like you don't want to put any person like a help desk in real. We just store all information in our bot, and what will it do is like it answer whatever query we have. Let's say if we store information like what time we are open tomorrow, then it will grab information from database and it will say tomorrow we are open like 8 to 9.
The real important things I think, Brijesh, in this IT industry and you young men over at NIT, with trying to find jobs. A lot of our workplace now is to pick up bits and pieces. Now, one of the reasons I was really keen to get you involved in the CWA project and the Leading Lights was to understand. So you managed to spend a few weeks there towards the end of last year working with Andrew. A quick summary of that experience.
It was a great experience there. We started working on Nejos. It's a kind of a networking project there, and during our first week we started working on like we get used to that software, like how we can create service, how we can create host, and then how we can like install agent remotely. And once we did that, we started installing agents in remote host and in remote servers, so that we can monitor all our network schools and colleges from the SIVA, and we can see like if any service is
Yeah.
down.
So how'd you feel being, you know, like I took you over there and I met you over there and we had a cup of coffee and I said, okay, Brijesh, here's a new work environment. How'd you feel like just joining in with a new group of people?
It was great experience working with them, like because they know we are intern, but still they put their effort into us, and they are always trying to make us comfortable. And when we have query, they approach us to solve that query.
I think there's, you know, you're one young man that if I seen an opportunity in a Catholic school and the Leading Lights project, so I then sent you out on the road, and one of those went a little bit haywire, but I sent you out with a professional company called Catalytic IT, a young man called Dave Moyle, and sent you off to a couple of schools, and you went down to St. Munchin's in Gosnells.
So we went there to help David for that migration, and it's a part of this SIVA project as well. So we are helping them for migration of their current systems, all computer systems, to the new system, and for that one we configure their computer systems.
So what I really like to point out here, Brijesh, to people who watch this video is you're a man who's adapted to many different environments, and I think that really reflects well, Brijesh, on your involvement, and thank you.